Does his hair look super weird? I've got my hair up in a weird thing I've had it in all day. Does it look strange? Should I take it down? Looks a bit weird on here. It looked all right in the mirror, but it looks a bit odd. Maybe I'll take it down. I've had it up like this all day. Hi guys. Hi Linz. Hi Lilon. Hi Bar Wobbles. Hi Lois. Looks so pretty. Oh, thank you. I don't know about this hair. I was going to leave it like this, but now I'm like, looks a bit strange. Hair looks fab. Oh, I don't know. Was watching your last YouTube video. Were you? It's so funny. Someone just wrote on one of my TikTok live replays that I must have posted the other day. I was on here before and you're still live? You must be so busy. I'm changing channels. And she must have thought I was on live this morning. And then the one from the other day that says TikTok replay is live still. Like she must be like, she wrote some like nasty comment, like as if to say, oh, you must be so busy with your one-to-one coaching. You're still live all day on YouTube. I felt like going, bitch, it says TikTok replay. It's from a fucking year ago. I don't even do coaching anymore, you triggered bitch. How weird. I was like, what a weird comment to write. You must be so busy. You're still live? I'm like, have you heard of video recordings? Those look so beautiful. Me and SB talked all day. It was good. Today was good. Oh, my God, did you telling? Oh, wonderful. I don't know about this hair, guys. Do you think I should take it down? It's a bit strange. Lois, have a midterm evaluation at work. How can I manifest getting 3 stars? I'm anxious. I always get 3 stars on my work. I got 3 stars so easily. Of course I got 3 stars. So that's right. First TikTok I've got. Oh, is it darling? Good morning. I love the hair. Oh, really? I can see the light through it. That's why it's so weird. And a clip behind my hair. Love the hair. 70s vibes. It is very 70s, isn't it? Hang on. I've missed so many comments. I was talking about that silly bitch on the YouTube. It was so funny. It's like, bitch, you got 70,000 people over on YouTube. Over on TikTok, you silly triggered YouTuber. I didn't say that. Hi, Lois. Oh, hi, guys. Hi from Austria. Hello. Hi, Lois. I was watching your last YouTube. Yes. Hang on, guys. People are so frustrated sometimes. I know. Why write the triggered comment? You must be so busy. Why? What's the point of this comment? What is the point? Hey, Loz. Oh, what's this? Good morning, beautiful Loz. Everything is unfolding perfectly for us all. Yes, Danielle. Love it. I've been in an angry mood for the past 12 hours. No idea why. Oh, darling, go on and affirm the shit out of that. Affirm it away. Or just have a big nap and wake up tomorrow refreshed, out of that mood. Thanks, Steph, for the roses. Hair looks brilliant. Oh, God. Loz, major purge at the moment. Any tips? Welcome. Don't worry about the purge. Okay, let it just purge out. And, oh, okay, this shit's happening. All right, what's this trying to show me? That I haven't fixed me yet, or I haven't worked on my self-concept, or 3 days delayed? I don't know. What the fuck are you doing, dog? What are you doing? Got a toy? Can you hear that noise? It's my dog running around with a huge teddy bear. Sorry, guys. Bring it in here. Bring it here. Just running around with this thing. Here you go. Ready? Whee! It's the angriness in their soul speaking. Yes, I think so. Fucking weird. It was like YouTube rage. Oh, thanks, guys. Hang on. Sent a donut. Oh, thanks, Steph, for the donut. I know you always head this, but I love your kitchen. Oh, you hear this? What? My kitchen? It's so weird that you guys say love my kitchen. It's just the strangest thing to me. Hi from Sicily. Oh, buongiorno. Hang on, guys. Unmarried. Suddenly I realised, oh, no, I have to tick unmarried one. Oh, what, when you're doing a form? That's always triggering. Was in contact with SP, now blocked again out of nowhere. Okay, Sarah. So what fearful thoughts? Oh, thanks, Boogeyman. What fearful thoughts are you having before you got blocked? Were you thinking this is too good to be true? Or I hope they don't flake on me again? Or I hope they don't leave me on red? Or I hope they don't block me the last time? Or what thoughts are you having? Assess that, darling, and then you'll know why that happened. Or it's just the old him playing out because you haven't changed the version of him yet. Oh, thanks, German chocolate. Aloha. Hi, Lois. SP's family don't want us together. What should I do? That's your assumption that they don't want you together. So the more you assume that, the more they won't want you together because that's your dominant assumption. Change that. They love us together. They think we're perfect for each other. No one stands in the way of our love. So those things, darling. Lois, today I went for vaccine, I was filling up the form and I was going to tick married instead of unmarried. Oh, really? Is that what you're saying? Oh, this is going backwards. Instead of unmarried. Oh, just tick married. Who cares? It's none of their fucking business. Oh, you're amazing. Oh, thank you, Lisa. My hair, honestly. I just left it like this. 6 months after our breakup, SP finally told me he only wants to be with me. So happy. Thank you, Lois. Oh, Leon, really? Leon, oh, that's wonderful, darling. Only wants to be with you. Oh, beautiful. All right. And this one, my SP told me he just wants to be friends with me. What to do? So one person's getting, I want you and only you, and one person's getting, I only want to be friends with you. Either way, it's your dominant assumptions manifest. This person had a dominant assumption that their person loved them, and you've got a dominant assumption your person doesn't. Fix that. They're not attracted to me. They just want to be friends with me. I'm not the girlfriend. They're above me. They're on the pedestal and I'm below them. Whatever you were thinking is causing that. Why is this going backwards? Had an up and down day, but then my phone tried to direct me to SP's house on the way to the gym. Phone was trying to manifest that. Is it possible to manifest my lips bigger without filler, or is that physically impossible? Absolutely, darling. Say, I love my big, thick lips. I love my juicy lips. Everyone's commenting on my juicy lips. Everyone thinks I've had filler done. Thanks, German Chocolate, for the donut. SP reached out on Monday and came over yesterday. We had a lovely afternoon, chilled with no pressure. Oh, Sarah, wonderful. All right, darling. Have you got any tattoos? No, darling, not a tattoo. I'm not a needle person. It'll give me the creeps to have a tattoo. Oh, needles. I hate needles. In no contact with SP, got some things for birthday coming up because she's my girlfriend, so why wouldn't I? Oh, wonderful, darling. I'm so happy for all the success stories. I know. And guys, if you haven't seen the success story live we did in the Facebook group, the link to my Facebook group is still in my bio and the TikTok. Go and watch it. Look up hashtag success story, hashtag success stories, or success story live, and you'll see this live where a whole lot of people came on just very impromptu and spoke about how they've improved their self-concepts. It was wonderful. It was really uplifting. Hang on. Oh, what have I pressed? My daughter went to her dad's instead of school yesterday. She's so much better today, though. Oh, okay. She didn't go to school because she didn't want to, because the whole friend situation. Just imagine that that's fixed her completely and she's ready and raring to go to school, darling. Had victim dreams last night. Got upset today, really missing SP. Well, it's just a dream, darling. Don't be thrown by your dreams, okay? It might be the old you purging out in a dream. That's fine. Been affirming that SP's life goes to shit when he's not with me. Got a text from him. He's got COVID. Oh, no. Be careful with that affirmation, guys. Why is this going backwards? If we already started affirming weeks ago, is it worth going back and revising the old story? Absolutely, guys. If you still are thinking of the old story, go back and revise it. Absolutely. You'll know because you'll be thinking of it. The key is to think the new story. If you're still thinking the old story thoughts, fix that. I've reacted to 3D and asked SP to get back in touch when sorted his shit. Do I affirm for that now? Well, why are you saying when he's sorted his shit? Why? You've got an assumption that he's got a shit to sort out. You've got an assumption that he won't get back to you until his shit is sorted. So, Stacey, just from experience, when you have that dominant assumption that they've got shit to sort, they might take years to sort their shit out, and you might never hear from them again because they're still not sorted. So if you've got a dominant assumption they've got issues and all this shit in their life, they will turn up constantly with shit in their life that they haven't sorted out because you've got the dominant assumption they're all fucked up. Why don't you start realising that you're all kinds of fucked up for thinking that about them and put it back on you, darling, and realise you're the only cause, and what you're causing is a situation with the person who apparently has got so many issues they can't be with you. Why are you blaming them for your problems? That's your dominant assumption about them having issues. Until such time as you stop thinking they have issues, they won't be back. What if it takes him 15 years to sort out the shit? What are you going to do? It's a breakup. Who gives a shit if he's dated more than 3 girls after 4 months of breakup? It's called Tinder, darling. He's probably dating 3 girls a fucking day. So? What does that mean? It means nothing. It just means he's met a whole lot of bitches that don't suit him, and the more people he meets, the more he realises he just wants you because there's no girl out there like you. Who cares? Why are you comparing yourself to other girls and caring about other girls? He's just going to meet a whole lot of bitches on Tinder. They're all gold diggers and don't have anything in common with him and bore the shit out of him, and he will just be back because of them. Say that, darling. Loz, how do I affirm for scholarship for a uni acceptance, highest achievement in my class? It's so easy for me at uni. I work so easily. I get all the high achievement awards. I don't pay for uni. Everything at uni is free for me. I got accepted so easily. I love going to such and such uni on a scholarship. Say that. I'm manifesting skin like yours, darling. It's a filter. Don't be fooled. But thank you. Well, today I saw that one. Why is this going backwards? Last night I manifested my SP and I feel so grateful and happy. I'm ignoring 3D. Good, darling. Good. Hang on. Let's go down the bottom and see what's happening because this looks like it's going backward. No one compares to you in your reality. It's literally that simple. Yes, guys. Don't compare yourself to other bitches on Tinder. Lois, why when you give Guy my number, they stop replying? Because that's your dominant assumption. Oh, when I give a guy my number, they stop replying. This just keeps happening to me because you're thinking it. Stop thinking that. I'm so annoyed at this. My self-concept's been on point because you're holding a dominant assumption that whenever you give the number, they never ring you. Stop that. Love the hair. It's very big. How to live in the end but not obsess about SP. Well, guys, obsess about yourself instead. Thanks, German Chocolate, for all the finger hearts. So obsess about yourself instead. So live in the end with them, but be like, he loves me because I'm so wonderful. He wants me because I'm chosen. I'm the chosen one. There's no one like me. He knows how special I am and how wonderful I am and how sexy I am and he's so attracted to me. Talk about yourself more. If you feel like you're being obsessed, talk about yourself in it. Whatever you're saying about your SP affirmation. Hi, Brian. Hi, Rero. Hair looks lush. Oh, it's called I walk around all day with a clip in my hair. Lois, message a girl to ask if my no contact SP has been hitting on her. Now I think it will manifest. The fuck did you do that for? Guys, if you're reaching out to third parties and asking if your SP is hitting on them, you're paranoid about other people. You're paranoid your SP doesn't love you. You're assuming your SP doesn't love you. You're assuming they want other people. You've got a dominant assumption your SP doesn't want you. How do you think that's going to manifest? How's it going to reflect out? It's going to reflect out that he doesn't want you. You've got to change it to they want me and only me. What are you messaging other bitches for? To confirm your fear. Guys, what are you doing things in the 3D for, a lot of you on this live? Please go and watch all my YouTubes and watch all my TikToks because you're not understanding that you're literally going to manifest other girls in your reality because you're so paranoid about them. Go and watch the Banish My Third Party Sleep Tape. Go and do that and watch the Get Rid of the Third Party video that goes for about 13 minutes explaining why you're generating third parties and why you're afraid of them, and it's about you, not them. Will my land get sorted out? Darling, I'm not the psychic channel. How the fuck do I know? With your dominant assumption there, probably not, because you're freaking out about it and asking psychic. So no. You saved my life. Oh, thanks, Hermes. It's girl. Thank you, darling. Hermes, it's girl. Morning, beautiful. Love your hair. Oh, it's very full on today. What do I do in case of a sudden no contact from my SP? Well, just assume they're going to contact you, darling. Don't call it no contact. Don't say it's sudden no contact. Just figure out what was I thinking that might have caused this no contact. Oh, yeah, I was thinking he might pull away. I was thinking he might abandon me like he did last time. And, oh, it's happened. Oh, well, I did that. I'm not going to think that anymore. What's this, Lisa? SP's house sold for $43K over asking price. Sale agreed on our land. We start building in a few months. Oh, Lisa! $43K over asking. Oh, it's going to be one fancy house. Wow, darling, that's great. Oh, I can't wait to do our podcast and hear all about it. Do we have to believe our affirmations all the time? You probably won't, darling, so don't even bother. The new thoughts you're putting in your brain, you won't know when you're believing them, so don't even try. Guys, please don't repeat the question. Eva, I've answered it. Don't repeat it again or I'll block you, darling. Wow, you're going to have to be muted. Is there a person here who can mute Eva because she's spamming the chat? Don't spam the chat with your question over and over. I go in order, but I fucking won't be answering you ever again with that shit. Guys, we don't do spammers here. That's desperate, needy energy. Help me, help me. I bet you that's what you're doing to your SP. And he's like, bitch, get away from me. It's very telling, guys, when you repeat the question a million times in here about the state you're in desperate, needy state. What do you think that's doing to your SP right now? I keep seeing feathers everywhere. Something big is about to erupt. Oh, Sarah. Can I just manifest an SP to show up? I don't even have an SP, but I want one. Oh, my coffee machine's turning off. Sorry, guys. Yes, darling, look, I just said I want a man who treats me beautifully. I have a man who treats me beautifully, and my SP turned up outside my house a week later, literally across the road. Don't want him anymore, but he just turned up. Didn't even have to leave the house. I just walked out in my dressing gown across the road, okay? They would just turn up in the most weird way, like that. Been working on self-concept, and even my mum said how pretty and beautiful I look. Oh, Sarah, lovely. How will revising work if my ex is dated? I saw that one. How are you, Sarah, darling? Is there such a thing? Oh, sorry, I haven't got to your messenger, darling. I've got like 100 messenger messages in there at the moment that are just on not read yet because I just haven't had the time to even look at them. Is there such a thing as too many SP affirmations? Yes. I don't want you to say too many. I want you to say about 5 and focus the rest of your affirmations on self-concept affirmations. Have you ever watched me in your whole life? We do not do lots of SP affirmations over here. We work on our self-concept. That's how so many people in the chat and in the lives and in the Facebook group are getting their SPs back because they're focusing on themselves rather than their SP. Go to the Facebook group, darling, and read all the success stories. How can I get my neighbour's dog to stop barking all day? My neighbour doesn't care. That dog never barks anymore. I don't know what happened to that dog. Maybe something's happened to it because I literally don't hear it anymore. I never hear that dog barking. I remember when it used to bark all the time. It's so quiet now. I never hear it. So that's cool. I lost my new job now anyway. So, yeah, they didn't need me anymore. Oh, really, Sarah? Oh, we'll just manifest a new one, darling. Spare money for my magnificent bathroom and kitchen. I want lol SP so intent in making us happy. Oh, wonderful. SP so intent. Oh, the kitchen you want. SP so intent on making us happy. Oh, Lisa, that's great. You're glowing, Lois. Oh, thank you, Ben. Can we still speak about our worries to SP, or do we just not speak about it while manifesting? Worries about your relationship? No. You manifest in your mind, guys, away the worry. No, he's not. I have anything to worry about. What am I worried about? Why am I voicing my worries to him? When you voice your worries about the relationship to him, darling, unless it's coming from a vulnerable place of just expressing your feelings, if you're doing it because you want something from them, I wouldn't. But if you're just expressing a feeling like sometimes I feel a little bit nervous, this or that, or I feel a little bit sick, or I feel a bit confused, or do that. That's fine. That's expressing a feeling, but not if you're trying to make them do something or change things in the 3D. I wouldn't do that. But express feelings, absolutely. It's fine. Change it in your mind, though. Found your channel 2 days ago. I love the self-concept rampage. Thank you. Oh, wonderful, darling. Look, there's lots of self-concept videos in the YouTube. Go to the YouTube channel, Darling Subconscious Lois, and listen to the sleep tapes and everything. There's a I'm a Sexy Bitch rampage in there on the meditations, in the meditations playlist as well. We live together. We do not speak to each other maybe 5 days. I'm persisting. Oh, Denise, what's going on there? Why have you stopped talking? Did you get triggered like a bitch and ended up in a fight? Imagine you are talking all the time. Imagine they're always talking to you. Imagine everything's forgiven and forgotten. Go and revise the fight. Imagine you never even had it, darling. Lois, should we manifest to do action like always calling instead of he just loves me to get movement? Well, you can, darling. If you're really concerned about the movement, he's coming towards me. He's always calling me. Yes, do that. What's this? Hello, I'm new here. I found you on coincidence. I heard a lot about you through Charlie. Oh, I've heard about this manifesting with Charlie. Oh, that's nice. Are you in a relationship or have a special SP? I'd love to hear the story. I've talked about my personal life a bit too much on here, guys, so I'd rather not talk about it right now, to be honest. But the SP I did have last year, I don't want anymore. So that's my story about that. Okay, so I was manifesting him back until I decided I actually didn't want him anymore. And I realized, like, we'd broken up, got him back, broken up, and then I just thought, you know what? Am I in love with the person, or am I in love with the idea of the relationship with this person and what they were giving me, but not the actual person? And when I had the realization that I was actually in love with the feelings that person gave me and the validation that person gave me and the acceptance that person gave me and the loving nature of that person, but I didn't love, I'd made a lot of compromises about his personality and the person he was, I didn't want him anymore. So there's such a thing as improving your self-concept, seeing your relationship from afar and realizing you don't want them anymore, which is what happened to me. Oh, thanks, Anika. Thank you, darling. But look, guys, you can go and listen to all that on my old lives. Like, there's a gazillion lives in the YouTube and in the Facebook group. You can listen to my personal story a million times. How do I train my doubts when they come once in a while? Train your doubts. Well, guys, you've got to step on top of them, like squash them straight away. Like John Johnson, who got engaged after getting his SP back on here, he talks about as soon as you get that negative thought, you just banish them, squash them completely with a new, he's like, punch them out, hit them out, tell them off, put a new positive thought in straight away as soon as you have that doubtful thought. Got to cancel it out, cancel it out. Thanks, German Chocolate, for all the coffee. Tips to get over a breakup. What should you do, Loz? What do you want to get over a breakup for, Sandy? We don't get over people here. We get them back. Unless you don't want them anymore. You're on the wrong channel. You want some whingy, whiny channel like Adele What's-Her-Face, who got her SP back by listening to me and then lost him by not doing a self-concept, now whinges about the breakup on her fucking TikTok. We don't get over them here, darling. We get them back, But if you want to be completely over them and you don't want them back anymore, then say, I'm over that and I'm under a new man. And my new man is this and that and this and that. And describe him in your mind. Write a perfect man checklist. Imagine he's lying on top of you every night or got his arms around you, and that man will just come about if you want a new love. Okay? Me in the state of coupled up. How did you learn about this and get into this, Loz? Totally fucking my life up, darling. Really, honestly. Because I'm 44. So you've got to understand that, like, I got to like my late 30s and went, why am I not married? Why are things not working out for me? I'm still lost. So I had to go to therapy. I did some seriously intense therapy, group therapy that was just like undid me and unpicked me to just mush, and I'd rebuild myself. And I'd learned a lot of this before that and then unlearned it. I kind of forgot a lot of it. I got in such a hole. I forgot everything I knew. But I've read every self-help and manifesting book under the sun that you can think of, and listened to every Neville lecture, and just was lost for a really long time. That's why. SP keeps saying he doesn't want a relationship after we decide to try again. What should I affirm? Okay, so imagine he doesn't want the relationship. Don't worry about what they said. What they say is just a reflection of your old thought, okay? So if you ever thought they didn't want me back, this may not work, he doesn't want a relationship, he's not the relationship kind, he only wants to have sex with me, he doesn't want me for a full-blown relationship, he'll then say it. So you've got to work on that self-concept and any doubtful thoughts you're having that might still be playing out, okay? What you told me the other day I'm doing now. Oh, good, Ashley. Good, darling. Yes, I feel like shit for doing it. I've been listening to your sleep meditations. I'll work harder. Yes. Okay, so don't worry. Don't beat yourself up, darling. Don't make yourself feel like shit. Okay, you did that. Accept it. Okay, move on. Can you tell us a story of you first discovering manifestation? Well, when I didn't know what I was doing it unconsciously by saying, I am that. And that's the best thing to do. I am loved. I am wanted. I am a NIDA student. So I wanted to go to this acting school in Australia, which was hard to get into. So I kept saying, I am a NIDA student. That's the name of the school. And so I got in, even when they told me no, right? So I just stepped into the state of I am that already. I was doing it naturally. Then I read The Secret and fucked everything up and unknew everything I knew. Unlearned. Then I had discovered Neville and things and went, oh, I was doing it right all along. Loz, I've been unwell and so exhausted. How do you get past it when you have physical symptoms? Oh, Alex, that's no good. Okay, my physical symptoms have gone away. I feel so much better by the day. Every day in every way, I'm feeling better and better. I'm feeling better and better every day. As I wake up every day, I've got more energy. I'm not exhausted anymore. I remember when I used to be exhausted. My cells have renewed themselves overnight. Go and listen to the Joseph Murphy's healing affirmation every night on the Nevolution channel and just put that on and say your cells are healing themselves, darling. Loz, looking absolutely beautiful. Oh, thank you, darling. Thanks, guys. Loz, I affirm for self-concept every hour. Is that good? That's wonderful, darling. That'll really keep you on track. That's great. You're so pretty. I'm just, oh, guys, remember it's a beauty filter. Don't be fooled. It makes your skin all smooth. Look, where's my pores? Where have they gone? Go to my YouTube from today, my live from today. You'll see what I really look like. When your face hasn't been all smoothed out because YouTube has no filter. But thank you. You should just accept the compliment. OMG, Adele, I've seen her videos. Oh, do I look like Adele? Oh, Adele, you mean Adele, the girl, yeah. So she did a call with me. Got her SP back pretty soon after. Wrote the success story to me in my messenger. I was like, yes, Adele, keep on top of that self-concept, darling. Don't let it slip. You know what to do. Next minute, months later, I see, not that long later actually, I see these breakup videos with her on it. And I was like, I must have been following her because I had a call with her. And I was like, oh, you silly girl. You know exactly what you did wrong. But she got a lot of following out of it. She got like, 1 million people following her or 500,000 whingy, whiny breakup victims. They're all sitting there in their victimhood, whingy, whiny. Imagine being that guy. I think she'll be getting him back anytime soon. Lois, my SP cancelled our date and now he's not talking to me. What do I do? Darling, don't worry about that. Okay, so what fearful thoughts did you have before he cancelled? Oh, this is too good to be true. I can't believe we're actually going on a date. Oh, I'm so excited. I put him on a pedestal. He's the greatest guy ever. He's Mr. Wonderful. Cancel. Okay? Could be as simple as that. Okay? Or what fearful thoughts like he was going to cancel or flake on you or you got some abandonment shit from childhood or rejection shit from childhood. Or it's just the old thoughts you had about him playing out. I love your way of being. Oh, thank you, darling. He finally texted me on Valentine's Day, but still with mixed signals. What do I do? I've been doing loads of self-concept. Don't worry about the mixed signals, guys. The mixed signals is probably your old thinking mixed with your new thinking. Your thinking is hot for you and then cold for you. It's your mixed signals out of his mouth. Change those. How to stop fearful thoughts from manifest. Well, darling, stop thinking they're going to manifest, okay? Just have more non-fearful thoughts than fearful thoughts. Lois, I'm trying to manifest an SP, but I still feel... Lois, I'm trying to manifest an SP, but I still to feel chosen, as I know it's something I struggle with. Guys, a lot of us struggle with not feeling chosen, okay? It's a feeling of not feeling good enough and you'll be rejected because you're not enough, okay? Just keep working on it. Keep working on it. You're a work in progress. You're Legoland. You don't have to be perfect. Thanks for following me, darling. Oh, Sasha's here. Good morning, Lois. You look beautiful. Got coaching in 20 minutes. Just want to say, hey. Oh, have you started the video yet? Did you see my message? I sent you a message saying, when you launch the video coaching, why don't we set up a live on a date just before, on the day, so you can announce your coaching on your live and my live at the same time and tell all my followers that you're now doing the video coaching and tell us all about it. And then we'll do it as an event. And you can go live on your page and I'll go live on mine on the day that you launch. And like leave it for that morning or whatever, like around this time. And then everyone will know. Let me know when you want to do it. Love you, Lois. You're the best. Oh, Amanda, thank you. Is it normal while listening to your banishing tape, insecurities come up and weird dreams? Yes, guys, that's your subconscious fighting you because it doesn't want to hear that you're the priority and loved and chosen and all that shit that I say in that tape. But your skin is beautiful and useful. Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you very much. It's a filter, but it's also retinol. And 14 years of living in England, not seeing much sun. Can you please repeat the 4 possible things that could have happened in the childhood? Okay, so these are the four fears. This is the way I've coined it. People are probably... I'm not going to manifest this. I was just going to say something then, but I'm not going to say it. So either you're abandoned because someone actually abandoned you, like died or left your reality. Or you fear being rejected because you feel not good enough or not chosen. Or you fear that people are going to neglect you or not love you because you weren't given enough love and attention and nurturance in childhood. Or you were abused or hurt in some way and so you can't trust people. Any of those 4. Or a combination of that lovely soup of crap. Hang on. Loz, my NFTs haven't sold. Don't worry about it, darling. They will. Just assume they will. What do you think of Ho'oponopono? It's a wonderful thing to do, guys. It sounds like bullshit, but it really works. It's a Hawaiian prayer. Loz, your hair has really gone wavy. I know. I put it up in this thing today and I haven't taken it down. It looks a bit silly, but oh well, we're stuck with it. You look without the filter gorgeous. Saw it on YouTube. Oh, thank you, darling. Yeah, YouTube shows you all my pores. Thank you so much. You're welcome, darling. Oh, thank you, guys. You're so sweet. Loz, I affirm self-concept every hour. That's great. What's this? I just bought He's Not That Into You. Mixing that with Law of Assumption, my self-concept will be on point. Yeah, don't read that book, darling. Put that down, Amy. Put that down. Put it down. That's an assumption that he's just not that into you, and then that will happen. I've read that book. Don't read it. Also, don't read Why Men Love Bitches or The Rules or any of that shit. Amy, no. Read what the title of the book says. He's just not that into you. That's an assumption. So every single person in that book who got rejected by a person had the dominant assumption that the person wasn't into them, didn't love them, and chased them like needy bitches. And then they had to have a friend saying, darling, he's just not into you. And she's like, oh yeah, I know. Oh God, what do I do? You just give up. It's about the complete opposite of what I teach. So I would not be reading that book. Okay? The only thing I would do is watch the movie where she improves her self-concept and by the end of the movie is totally and utterly herself and decides to throw away any act that she's putting on and any needy energy, and then the guy comes towards her and says, I want you. And she says, but I thought you said guys don't want needy girls and there's no exception. And he says, you are my exception. It's a lovely ending to a film, the complete opposite of what it says in the book. The film's nice. I would not read the book. I quite like the film. Because she steps into her good self-concept by the end of the film, you understand? Oh my God, I had that book and all it does is shit on your confidence. Yeah, don't read it, guys. Please. I would rather you read Why Men Love Bitches. At least that's a confidence book. Don't read it, darling. All it is a book from a whole lot of whingy, whiny victim Sex and the City writers who sat around talking about how men didn't want them. And then it turned into that book at a writer's table, and they're all saying how rejected they all were. And then it turned, I think that's how the book got generated, if I remember rightly. He's so into me. Yes, that's the assumption you should have. He is so into me. He is just so into me. Okay, Amy? Don't read Think Like a Man either. You get what you assume. Oh, Think Like a Man. Is that Steve? What the fuck would Steve Harvey know about attracting men? He is a man who's had about 5 fucking wives he's cheated on. I'm not taking advice from you, dude. Is that what you're talking about? Our assumption's super powerful. It's how you create your reality, darling. What you dominantly assume will manifest. Hi, Owen. Heard from SP saying some paperwork is coming here for him and he will come to collect it. Thanks for yesterday. Oh, good, Gagan. Wonderful. So, this $130 million Powerball, yeah, about that. How do I get it? I will win Powerball. Or did you buy the ticket in the state of winner? Are you thinking you're a winner? Are you living in the state of a Powerball winner? Do that. Tips for a breakup, what would you do? Affirm. I would go and change it in your mind that you haven't broken up, or you have broken up and now you're back together. Either way, if you want to be back together with them, assume they're back with you and live in the end in your mind that you and them are back together. Go and listen to all my Manifest Your Specific Person videos in my playlist called Manifest Your Specific Person in my YouTube, darling. Because you've got to live in the end of you and them together and work out the self-concept issues that caused them to go away that you caused the breakup with. Your shitty, insecure thoughts. What were they? You've got to go work those out. Go and watch those videos. SOS. Wow, that sounds really hopeful. Why are things falling apart? Yes, I realise I should not say that, but help. Well, if you realise you shouldn't say it, why are you saying it? Guys, let me give you the tip. What you dominantly assume will manifest even in these fucking comments, and you're freaking out like a bitch, and then you're writing, I know I shouldn't write this. Guys, I was saying to someone today that last year a lot of my life fell apart. I was on these lives with my life falling apart. Right? And now I can see why it happened. About November last year, December, I was seeing why it happened, and I could see that a lot of it was a bridge of incidents to now. Sometimes things fall apart to fall together. Sometimes they're bridges of incidents. Don't freak out. Know that you're going to get what you want regardless. Step into the state of that. Have that dominant assumption and stop freaking out. Love the hair. Oh. Do you think therapy is good? Not any old therapy, only schema therapy, darling. That gets to your deep core childhood wounds. Cognitive behavioural therapy is very surface. I wouldn't bother with that. But if you can find a schema therapist, I would absolutely do that. But look, cognitive behavioural is better than nothing. But I wouldn't sit there dwelling in your old shit. Why if we break up and he moved to another continent and doesn't want me? What if he... Well, okay, so you've got the dominant assumption that moving to a continent is a problem, the distance is a problem, that he doesn't want you, so that's a problem, and you broke up and you're not together. So you've got to think you're together, think you're back together, think he loves you and wants you, and see the distance as not a problem. So many birds fall down. A guy at my work said to me, you are so ready for marriage. Oh, Catherine, where's part 2? I work at weddings and a guy pulled me onto the dance floor and was dancing with me. So crazy, I was dancing with him because I visualised dancing with my SP. Oh, you did that, darling. That's lovely. Hang on, guys. I'm scrolling up because I missed a lot here. One of my affirmations is he literally can't get enough of me. I say it to friends, lol. Oh, I love that, Lisa. What are we saying exactly about, Jasmine, about that book? SP initiated contact last 2 days because I willed it. Good, Ashley. Wonderful. Keep doing that. SP2 said he isn't sure how he feels about us and feelings aren't as strong as mine. Affirmations, please. Well, stop fucking chasing him. Stop throwing all your feelings onto him. I love you. I need you. You're so wonderful. You're Mr. Wonderful. You're on a pedestal. Pull that right back, darling. Assume he loves you and focus on you, please. Forget what they said. What to do when you're getting doubts because he hasn't called yet? Well, start manifesting little things in your reality like a breakup, a copy, so you're not so doubtful, so you know you can do this and you know they've got no free will. What are some affirmations for my dream body? I have my dream body. I've got a tiny waist and a juicy ass and I'm so wonderfully thin and weight just falls off me and everyone comments on my hourglass figure or whatever it is you want. Say you've got it already. Oh, thanks for sharing the video, Sash. If someone kept trying with me and I wasn't into them, I'd be like, sorry, I'm just not that into you. Yes. right? So you're in desperate needy energy. That's when you'll get that reaction, right? If you're trying, if you're pushing, if you're chasing, and that's what she does in that movie. And then when she stops and she steps back and focuses on herself, he goes, oh, and piques his interest all of a sudden because she's focusing on herself by the end of the movie. Morning, Lois. Oh, thank you, darling. Which movie? He's just not that into you. It's quite a sweet movie in the end. And there's another girl that she's got a dominant assumption he doesn't like her, and so the whole time he doesn't like the other girl. Because her dominant assumption is, you don't want me, do you? I'm just a piece of meat to you. You ignore me. I'm like cellophane. You don't even notice I'm here. And he doesn't. The Bridie Carter, what's her name? Not Bridie Carter. What's her name? Busy Phillips. The girl Busy Phillips plays. Loving the Because Challenge. I've had one of my affirmations come in this morning from SP. Oh, really, Manny? So, guys, we've got a Because I Said So challenge going on in the Facebook group. The link's in my bio. So come and join the Facebook group, guys. Just make sure you answer the questions. Otherwise, you get declined. Okay, so I know you're not a spammer. And what it is saying your affirmation and then saying because after it to give it a reason to be true. So saying, you know, they love me because everyone loves me, or I am chosen because I've always been chosen, or my eyes are blue, or my ass is great, or give it a reason, or just because I said so. Don't read Think Like a Man either, yes. Hang on, guys. What tape do I listen to? Go and listen to any of the sleep tapes, darling, whichever ones would help you. Go to the 8-hour sleep tape playlist. There's I Am Loved and Adored, Banish the Third Party, which is really I Am a Priority, and I Am Chosen and Enough. So choose whichever one you think would help you. Hi, Lois. Hope you're doing good. Oh, Rashmika, how are you, darling? Just because we dated the same person doesn't mean we dated the same person. What does that mean? Oh, you're saying, about I think I saw your comment today saying that the ex rang up and was telling you your now SP is a piece of shit. Don't worry about what she said, darling. That's just your old thoughts manifest. Don't worry about it. My favourite quote, people say something negative. Yes, that's fine. That's good. Should I drop my SP for a bit to focus on stabilising myself and self-concept, then include my SP? If you feel like you really need to, darling, but I wouldn't do that because it's harder when you're in no contact. It's easier when they're there. Well, not easier, but it's good to have them there triggering you so you know what to work on. Otherwise, you get all this feigned confidence. I'm great. And then they come back, you're like, oh, fuck, trigger. That's my experience anyway. I said my face bomb. What's this? How to manifest losing weight. I saw that one. Oh, and having a dream body without exercise. I don't have to exercise. I just eat and I lose weight. Weight just falls off me. I don't know why. It just happens to me. I'm just always thin. Including tonight, SP would have spent 5 to 7 nights in the last week with me. Oh, really, Lois? Oh, fancy. Love it. So many nights. Lois, you read it wrong. I'm not trying to manifest an SP. I still want to work on self-concept. Oh, okay, Angelina, we'll do that. That's great. Your hair is giving me life. Oh, really? I should wear it like this more often. Can you explain the telephone technique? Oh, my God, you won't believe it. He came back and he said everything I was affirming. He said, I can't believe I ever left you. There's no girl in the whole world like you. You're so special to me. Marry me. And I was like, okay. And then your friend's like, oh, my God, that's what you're affirming? You fucking did that. You manifested that. You're a fucking genius. I know. I've worked. Don't tell anybody. Right? Imagine you've rung your best friend and you're telling them about what happened, like you're getting back together. Or imagine your SP ringing you and telling you everything you want to hear. Imaginary telephone conversation. That's the telephone technique. You look elegant with your hair up. Oh, thank you so much. Lois, I broke up with him again because I was triggered. No rings, no house. I'm so tired. Oh, hey, Drew, you got fucking no hope in hell of ever learning anything because you get triggered like a bitch. He's not giving you a ring and a house because you don't feel loved and chosen by him, darling, because you don't feel loved and chosen in yourself, and you're expecting this ring of miracles to fall out of the sky. I don't feel chosen or loved inside myself because of my childhood issues that I've never fixed because I keep coming on here and complaining about you, but apparently I'm expecting a ring from you even though I don't feel chosen or loved. And he's like, bitch, I'm not giving you a ring or a house anytime soon because you don't feel chosen in yourself. He doesn't know why he's not choosing you, darling. He's just reacting to your feelings about yourself. Have you guys ever read the Bible? What does Jesus say when he's hanging from the crucifix? He says, forgive them, Lord. They know not what they do. He doesn't know why he's not marrying you, hey, Jeru. He just knows he doesn't want to. And the reason is because you're sending out thoughts constantly that you don't love me. Why aren't you choosing me? Why haven't you married me yet? We've been together all this time and you haven't even given me a ring. What's wrong with me? Don't you want me? There must be something wrong with me. You must hate me. You must not want me. Are you fucking other girls? Blah, 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 blah. And then he's just like, I don't know why I'm doing this, but I literally don't want to marry you. They know not what they do. The amount of times I had calls with girls, okay? So let me tell you this. And the guy would say, and word for word, I heard this in almost every fifth call when they broke up, he would say, I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know why. I don't know why I don't want to be with you. I don't know why I'm moving out. I don't know why we're not getting married. I don't know why I'm with her. I don't know why. Forgive them, Lord. They know not what they do. They don't know why they're doing it. All they know is they're thinking the thoughts you're sending them. And they don't know they're your thoughts. They think they're their own. So what fucking thoughts have you been sending him, darling? That's why he hasn't married you yet. You can be tired all you like. Yep, happened to me. There were two things I heard the most on the call. You know what they were? I don't know why. They would say when they left them for a third party or left them. And when the girl got the guy or the guy got the girl, they would think to themselves, what do you think? This is too good to be true. I heard that the most. And what do you think is going to manifest from that? That's so true. My SP said he didn't know why he was leaving despite loving me so much. Look, Nicole's a prime example. Nicole and her SP are now back together again. And we had two calls. And on the first call, she just got him back, like days before our call. She'd booked the call, got him back. Then between my first call and the next call, I said, make sure you stay on top of your self-concept. Don't get cocky. She didn't. She lost him again. Now they're back together and everything. And he had said those exact words. And that's where I get it from. Like, all the calls, I heard it over and over and over again. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know why I'm doing this. They don't know why. They love you. They want to be with you. They want to stay. But you're pushing them away with your thinking. Sorry, I shouldn't be telling people's personal things, but I'm just giving you an example, okay? Facts. I asked my SP once why we don't see each other, and he said, I don't know. When my SP and I split up, he sat completely mute for 2 hours in the bed with me going, what's going on? And him going, he didn't know how to answer. He didn't have an answer. And the answer was, I am pushing you away. I think you don't love me. I think you're not choosing me. And I said to him, you're still in love with her, aren't you? And he went, and the only reaction he was, no, I'm not. And my dominant assumption must have been through our entire relationship, he was still in love with his ex-wife. And he was so shocked by me saying that. He just looked at me like I was insane. Like, I've been with you a whole year and you think this? What the hell? He didn't say that, but I know that's what he was thinking. And that was about me. Got it? He didn't do anything wrong. The poor guy didn't do anything wrong. He was just reflecting my shitty, I am not chosen, you don't want me, you don't love me thinking. Got it? Change that, please. Do we really don't have to take any action? Yes. Can I affirm that the producer's label have no free will, so must use the song I've written? Jasmine, no one has any free will. Why are you thinking the producers and labels are more important than anyone else? They're just like everyone else. They have no free will in your reality, just like everyone else. They're not special. Take them down off the pedestal, please. SP long distance. He's over for a flying visit. He wanted to see me for something, trying to give a good meaning. Guys, think about this logically. So you're long distance. All you can do is FaceTiming and phone sex, and you're upset that they want to sleep with you when they finally have your body right in front of them. What the fuck are you getting that from, Leah? You're using me, even though we haven't touched each other's bodies in all these months, and you're dying to see me and you're madly in love with me and you want to ravish me, but I'm insulted. Why are you insulted? That's about you feeling used, you feeling not good enough, you feeling like a piece of meat. That's about you, Leah. Why are you taking a good meaning from it? Oh my God, he's so in love with me. He can't wait to be physical with me because he loves me so much and he's been fantasizing about my body for months, and now it's finally here and he wants to give me all the love that he's been thinking of. But you're giving it all bad meaning because you have shitty self-concept of feeling used or not good enough, or you got abused as a child, or you can't trust people, or some fucking bullshit. Good, Jasmine. Stop. Jasmine, look, as an actor, I used to put producers and directors all on a pedestal, and now I realise they're no more special than me. Neville used to walk into every place, and Abdullah especially, like, you're no better than me. Abdullah was black in the 20s, walking around everywhere, just walking in the front door like, I'm fucking God, so you can't tell me not to walk in here. He wouldn't say that. He just walked in with that presence, and he went everywhere and did everything. Have Abdullah's self-confidence, Jasmine, that no one is more important than you. You are God. Who's more important than God, Jasmine? Take them off the pedestal, please. What if SP clearly says, I don't love you anymore? How can I turn that around? If they're just reflecting your dominant thinking that they don't love you, and therefore they have no choice but to say, I don't love you anymore. Because you think they don't. Did you ever think that? Oh, yes, it's in your question. Guys, it's just reflecting your thinking. Yeah, I heard, I'm not sure I can do this again, when I was thinking I can't go through this again. I wrote down my new self-concept yesterday. Now what do? Affirm it as much as possible? Yes, please. Writing it down won't do shit. Oh, well, I've written this down. By osmosis, this is just going to sink into me when I read it. No, darling, I'm going to think it. Think it a lot. I am chosen, favoured over other songwriters. I am up against for the placement. Be good to affirm. I'm up against for the placement. You're not up against anything. I'm chosen and favoured over other songwriters. All my songs get produced. They just want me and no one else. Say those things, darling. I always get produced. No one ever says no to me. Don't think of anyone else's competition, darling. It's just you and you in your own bowling lane. Don't look at the other lanes. But yes, I'm chosen. We get unblocked by thinking we're in constant communication. Yes, do that, please. Do we have to take action? No, guys. You're doing it with your mind, please. Guys, I'm not going to talk about my personal life right now on the live. Okay? Like I said earlier. When my mind brings a scenario I don't like, can I just affirm against it, or what can I do? Yes, guys. Look. When you've got a scenario in your mind, you've got to have a new scenario to replace it. Either a whole new visual scene or affirmations, anything to block that scene out. Like, say there's a third party and you keep seeing the bitch in your mind, have a visualization of you and your SP together, or an affirmation that will help you banish that. So we pull them back by working on self-concept. You lost them by not working on your self-concept. You lost them with shitty self-concept thoughts. You pushed them away with your self-concept, so you're pulling them back in with your self-concept. They can simply only reflect your self-concept. What do you think of you? What do you think of him? What do you think of relationships? They can only reflect that. They have no choice. Right? If people know about the law, why do they make victim mentality TikToks? Imagine the SP seeing them. Yes, but that girl hasn't accepted her role in it, and she wants to be the victim because it's easier. It's way easier to be a victim, guys. Look how many victims are around the world. Oh, woe is me. The world's just happening to me. Everything happens to me. It's not me. I didn't do anything wrong. Oh, 500,000 followers. This is working. Who cares if that guy sees me? I'm getting all these followers. And he's probably like, what a fucking triggered bitch. And they're all sitting around, oh my God, I can't believe you went out with that psycho. What a fucking lunatic. No offense to the poor girl, but that's probably what's happening. Christine, thank you for the birds. Haha, I love you, Lois. Is it okay to manifest in English when it's not your mother tongue, but you are fluent in it? Yes, guys, say whatever you want, whichever language works well for you, but translate it if it works better in your own language. Can you give examples of affirmations to get adult braces for free? Well, I don't really want to say them. But I got my teeth fixed for free. My teeth are so straight now. I got those braces so easily. I didn't even have to pay for them. My teeth are perfectly straight. My teeth are like piano keys. Say that. That's what my orthodontist said when he wouldn't give me a second pair of braces. What do you want to look like? Tom Cruise? Tom Cruise had teeth like piano keys. You don't want teeth like piano keys. You don't want to look like Tom Cruise. And he wouldn't give me a second set of braces. Because he didn't want me to look like Tom Cruise. I was like, oh, great. How to stop overthinking. You're not overthinking. You're just thinking a lot of negative thoughts and noticing them. You're not overthinking. So just put in more positive thoughts and that overthinking will go away or lessen. Can you say writing things down doesn't do anything but scripting is a technique? No. You write it down but you don't think it is not useful. But scripting and reading it or scripting it out and thinking it while you're scripting, yes, but I don't want you to script affirmations, okay? Affirmations are meant to be a new thought, but you can script a story and read it back. I don't want you to script it and put it in the journal and never read it again, guys. The whole point of the scripting journal is to read it again. Let it sink into your mind or imagine the scene that you wrote. I don't want anyone writing affirmations over and over and over and over with this 3, 6, 9, 55 by 5 bullshit. That's what I'm saying, don't write down. But I'm also not saying write one thing once and just write it and then walk off. What's that going to do? You have to think new thoughts, guys. How to manifest your dream house. Well, maybe stop saying it's your dream house because that sounds unattainable. But you can say things like, my house is a dream. It's exactly how I want it to be. I got my dream house so easily. It was so easy for me to get. Say dream if it doesn't trigger you with the word dream as unattainable. So I'm losing feelings for SP but still wanting. What can I do? It happens sometimes, Angie, when your self-concept gets better. Just decide if you want them anymore. If you don't want them anymore, try for a new one. Manifest a new one. Step into the state of having a new one. My doctor said my eyes are healthy, but sometimes I don't see clearly. What affirmations do I say? I can see so clearly. I can see clearly without glasses. My eyesight improved out of sight. My eyesight improved all by itself. I recorded the news story and listened back to it just easier with my eyes. That's great, darling. Listen to it back. I do a lot of listening back to my own affirmations. I repeat them and listen to my story as well. It's a great thing to do. I use audible stuff more than I think writing. I do more listening than writing. It's a great idea. How to manifest financial abundance. I'm so financially abundant. I'm financially free. I can buy anything I want. Have affirmations like that, darling. Step into the state of wealthy every day as much as you can by seeing yourself as a wealthy person. Imagining with your own eyeballs what you would see, feel, hear, touch if you're wealthy. Just wanted to say, I started working on my self-concept and everything changed. I even forgave my ex. Oh, wonderful, darling. Hooray. Oh, that's great when you can forgive them and realise that you caused it. That's wonderful. Hooray, darling. Hey, Angie. Affirmations when you think relationships never work out for you, think everyone cheats. Well, that's a trust issue, darling, from childhood, probably when you were a kid. Either culturally, people were cheaters in the country you lived in, which is what happened this morning on the live, and I went mental at someone because they weren't listening to me on YouTube. Or your parents cheated, or you were abused in some way, or you had a mistrustful household where your mum snuck around, didn't trust your dad or something, and so you can't trust people, or you just generally feel not good enough in yourself, and so you assume the person's going to cheat because you're not enough and other people will take your person away. And then say, my relationships have always worked out. I've always had long-lasting, happy relationships. My relationships have always been loving. Men have always treated me so beautifully. I can trust them with my heart. I know they're never going to hurt me. Say those things. You're beautiful, Lois. Oh, Haley, thank you. How to get your dream car. I have my dream car. It's sitting in the driveway. I do. Okay, the exact car I wanted. I scripted it exactly the way I wanted it to look, what I wanted it to have in it, and how easy it was going to be for me to get. And I drove around my old shitty car imagining it was my new car and saying, I love my new car. It was so easy for me to get. What's this? Tom Cruise. I know, it's so funny. All right, guys, I'm going to go down. I'm not going live at this time tomorrow because I'll be out, guys, so I'm making this one a little bit longer. How far into the YouTube this morning did you go mental? I want to see it. Oh, I went mental a few times. It wasn't a full mental. It was just a bit of shouting at someone. I don't know, halfway through. Law of assumption is working. Me and my SP never got back together and he is more like... Oh, what's this? Law of assumption is working. Me and SP got back together and he is more loving than ever. Oh, Auntie Karen, really? I read that wrong. Oh, wonderful, darling. You did that. What did you do? Tell us. That's great. Hooray. I love it how people go, do you have any success stories? Like, join the lives. We have success stories on every single live about SPs. The other day we had 3 in a row. Each comment was a success story, getting the SP back. 1, 2, 3. I can't keep repeating that. I can't, like, put snippets on as a video on TikTok. I'd be here forever trying to cut it up the live. People are just going to have to trust me that this works. And I can't put the comments from here on a video. Hi, Loz. I'm subconscious L. Oh, you're subconscious L. You changed your name, Laura. Oh, you're Laura. That's nice. Now I know your actual name. Hi, lovely Queen Loz. I don't know what's happening, but I'm just feeling so in love today. Oh, great. That's wonderful. Beautiful. I'm manifesting my ex back, but not the one I want. What do I have to change to get the one I want? You have to change the story you're holding about them that's causing them not to come back. A dominant story you're holding about why they don't love you, why they don't want you, that the breakup is all fucked up, or they haven't forgiven you, or you hurt them, or they hurt you, whatever it is you haven't forgiven, forgive it, understand you caused it, throw that old story away and see the new version of him that loves you and is with you. Hi, Lois. Any affirmations for casual, fun lovers that don't ghost me? So far, it's been dramatic. Oh, well, I don't really want to say it because I don't really want that. But you can say, I have so much fun. I have the most amazing sex life. My lovers are so beautiful to me. They treat me so beautifully. I have so much fun every weekend, whatever it is you want. Everyone's always hitting on me. I have so many men to choose from, whatever it is you want to say. Like, guys, I've got to be careful what I affirm on here for you guys. Right? So just know that this is how powerful it is. I've manifested things by accident. Like I manifested this house by accident by affirming for a beach house for somebody else. Okay? That's why I didn't want to say the thing about braces, because I really don't want braces. Okay? Like I don't feel comfortable while visualizing being with him anymore. I think that's what's made me lose feelings for him. Okay, well, if you've lost feelings, then lose them, guys. Look, don't cling on. Sasha and I were talking about this when we went live. Don't cling on to the person you originally started manifesting just because you put all the work in. If you don't want them anymore, don't want them. There are plenty more fish in the sea, trust me. And sometimes they're a lot better. And you'll think, the fuck did I like that person so much for? I've just been focusing on self-concept, and it's such an amazing place to be. Oh, great, that's wonderful. Thanks, Lois, for the wake up to give good meaning for long distance and him wanting to see me. Look, darling, they're guys. They're guys. That's how they show their love sometimes. Take it as that meaning. Don't know why she tell me this. She doesn't know about us. What are you talking about? I love that. I find it so much easier to focus on self-concept when I'm not in contact with SP so I don't get triggered. Yeah, look, it is. It is easier when you're focusing on yourself or by yourself without them there, because you do get triggered when they're there. I don't want to affirm that for you guys, but it is a lot easier. Right? There's nothing to trigger you. Thanks for following, guys. Really well. What are we talking about really well? The woman who did my nails said that her sister works in SP's workplace and she is the manager. Oh, really? That's weird. No coincidences. Can we still get the SP solely 100% working on self-concept? Yes. Or do we have to have a couple of SP affirmations? All I want you to do about the SP affirmations is change the old story about them. But if it's a brand new person, you literally don't have to say shit about them. You're just like, I am loved, I'm adored, of course everyone loves me, of course he loves me, if you think of him, because you feel loved and adored and chosen. But if you've got an old story and it's an old SP, I would get rid of that story, please. Really all you need to do in terms of him. But you can manifest for movement, manifest for them coming towards you, calling you, whatever it is you want, but that's kind of manifesting in steps. If you just live in the end in your mind that you and your person are together and change the old story, it doesn't really matter. The self-concept of you are loved, they'll reflect that, but also live in the end in your mind that you're together. That's the other thing. I've had contact for 7 days straight, self-concept on point. Oh, Lottie, 7 days straight. Wonderful. I use a technique I never heard. I put myself in his body and tell this girl, me, that I love her. Yes, that's called I become you. It's an odd Neville technique that he hardly talks about and I keep forgetting to use. But it's called I become you. It's on Reddit. A lot of people talk about it on Neville Reddits. But it's basically stepping into the state of being them as if they're looking at you, telling you what you want to hear from their eyeballs. You can do that, guys. Try it. All of his videos get like 1 million views. Oh! Whose video are you talking about? Saying I'm naturally cured of all skin conditions, a good affirmation? Yes, darling. I don't have skin conditions. I remember when I used to have a skin condition. I don't have that anymore. It just naturally cured itself. It all just went away. You're close. Oh, that's so lovely, Jay. Oh, thank you, darling. Got my SP back, still working strong on self-concept. Oh, lucky ducky, Maxie. Wonderful. Yep, don't let it slip, darling. Keep on top. So many people, I see so many people getting my manifestations. Well, give that good meaning, darling. That's all working and it's all playing out in front of you, so you'll be next. I want SP to unblock me because I'm so competitive and need to win. Help, please. Well, guys, don't do it from a place of just competitive. Do it from a place because you actually want them. Love your hair. Suits you like that. Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Sinead. I started to notice my self-concept reflects back to me from some of my co-workers. I feel so fucking powerful. Oh, wonderful. Oh, the dog's farting up a storm on the floor. I can smell this smell. What are you doing, farting it up? They're stinking the kitchen out. Been thinking in the wealthy state and saw a sports car with my son's name as license plate. Oh, wonderful, darling. Love that. I started to notice. Oh, thank you for the roses, Curtis. I started to notice my self-concept reflects back from me from some of my co-workers. Yes. Wonderful. What did you do, Artsy Karen? Tell us what you did. Get your SP back. Thanks, Laura, for the roses. Fighting up a storm. Seriously. Stinking the kitchen out. Have you seen the Anna Paul on TikTok? She has the best self-concept. Her life is amazing because of it. Anna Paul. No, I have to look her up. Hi, Lois. You're amazing. You're very welcome. Oh, thank you, Curtis. I'm amazing too. Thank you, Quinn. Yes. By choosing only to live in the end state until your desire manifests into fact. Yes. Denise is my husband Denise is my husband. Oh, God, I'm not a psychic channel, darling. If you think your husband is purposefully doing things in order to get you divorced from him, you've got a dominant assumption that the man doesn't love you, that he wants a divorce from you. And I'll tell you right now, what you're going to manifest with that dominant thinking is a divorce. Because you've got a dominant assumption that your man doesn't want you anymore and wants a divorce, and therefore that's what will end up happening, because you will manifest that with your mind. Please go and watch all my videos. You're lost as hell, and you're going to psychic channels asking in fearful energy, with fearful thinking, if he's going to leave you, and yes, he will. Because that's your dominant assumption, that you are dominantly thinking that your man doesn't love you anymore and doesn't want to be with you, and that will manifest. I'm sorry to scare the shit out of you, Denise, but that's what you're going to do. And you'll go to a psychic channel and all she'll say is, yes, that's probably what's happening. Because all she can do is reflect your shitty thinking, and it's fucking shitty. So start saying, he doesn't want to divorce me. Why would he want to divorce me? I'm the love of his fucking life. He loves showing me off. He loves being my husband. I'm so wifey to him. And fix any self-concept issues you had in the marriage that's causing him to want to fucking divorce you, darling. If you're lost about what I'm saying, please go and watch all my fucking videos, and please go to YouTube and watch the playlist called Manifest a Specific Person, because you need to figure out why the fuck he's trying to divorce you in the first place. I have acne, rosacea, and persisted in my manifesting. Fab skin is now looking so much better. Oh, wonderful, Sinead. Hooray. Oh, thanks, Carrie Ann, for all the roses. I leveled up self-concept, no longer care about old SP, but want new love. Best affirmations. My new lover is so wonderful to me. My new man rings me every day. He's so sweet to me. He loves me so much. I can't believe I even wanted that old SP. What the fuck do I want him for when I've got this wonderful man? Say that. And see what he would look like, be like. Imagine his arms around you every night. Write a perfect man or woman checklist. If it's a man or a woman. Is it okay to say I feel wanted instead of I am wanted? Yes, say that. SP came to visit me and he was so sweet. He didn't even try to be intimate. It was all about seeing you. Oh, that's lovely, darling. Oh. If a person is depressed, can you affirm a better health for them? They used to be so depressed. I remember when they used to be depressed. I remember when they couldn't get out of bed. They didn't have motivation. They used to whinge all the time. They were so negative to be around. Look at them now. They're so full of energy. They're so positive all the time. They're loving life. Like that, darling. Lois, how can you affirm against abandonment issues? No one would dare leave me. I'm too important to them. I'm too special to them because I'm this and I'm that and I'm this and that and I'm more than enough. Who wouldn't want me? Things like that, darling. How do you keep persisting? You just got to think the new thoughts more often than the old shit. Got to banish the old shitty thinking as much as possible and persist in the new thinking. Dominate, saturate your mind with the new thoughts that are going to manifest your reality, not the old thoughts. I have limiting beliefs that because of personal circumstances, SP and I won't be able to get back together until the end of the year. Well, then you won't get back together till the end of the year. Why are you holding on to that limiting belief if it's not fucking helping you? Get rid of it. Yes, getting rid of the old story is one of the keys. Very thankful you talked about this, Lois. Guys, if you're holding on to an old story about them, I'm really sorry. That fucks it up every time. Because it's the reason they won't come back. Oh, no, but he hasn't forgiven me. Oh, he's hurt by me. Oh, he's still in love with his ex-wife, this and that. Good luck getting them back with all that shit in your mind. He loves me. We're married. Then you're thinking, oh, no, but he's never forgiven me, and he's hurt, and he's stubborn, and he'll never call because he's hurt, and da-da-da-da. He's a fuckboy, and he wants to play around. He doesn't want commitment. I'm married. I love him. You're contradicting yourself with the old story. I realised I'm too beautiful for him, haha. Well, good for you, darling. SP and I seeing each other again, taking it slow. How can I see his 4D version if I see him in 3D often? Well, whatever he's doing in the 3D that you don't like, just assume in your mind that he is now the man you want him to be. Affirm in your mind in front of him while he's saying something like a dick. Think, oh, you love me so much. You're so kind to me. You're so sweet to me. You ravish me every night. You can't stop thinking about me. You love me so much. While he's going, fuck off. Go, and affirm. Is it okay to miss your SP? Yes, guys, but don't dwell there forever. You've got to think you're together, not separate. Maybe that will help my mind to believe it and think it more good. Lois, I've got a lot of payments this week and I need to manifest more money. Help. Imagine all your payments are paid. All my bills are paid. Go to the end of your bills being paid. Are people actually bad for you and you're deserving of more, or is that bad self-concept? You think they're bad people. They're bad for you, so they'll turn up that way. That's your assumption about them. Can I, around him, act and ask to get house stuff as if I'm married to him but not actually say that? Don't act as if, darling. We don't do acting as if here. That is fucking madness. You're doing it in your mind, hey, Jeru. I want you to literally work on your shitty self-concept, and your questions are still about your ex-husband or your person. Sorry, your person. Okay? Don't act as if you're married to him. I want you to imagine you're married in your mind. Have you sat down and figured out what the fuck made you not get married to him? Have you sat down and thought, what self-concept issues have I got that's causing him not to marry me? Your questions are all about him. You're not understanding. You're focusing on him too much and not changing you, so nothing will change. Come on here one day and ask me the questions about me. Oh, Loz, when I was a kid, I was abandoned by my dad, so I think that's why I'm getting abandoned and he won't marry me because my dad left, so I got a dominant assumption this man's going to leave or not commit to me because my dad never committed me as a child. Do you think it might be that? And I'll go, yeah. But you're so focused on him and not identifying what in you is causing all this shit. I'm not saying that's the thing, but that's what you should be identifying, and you're not. And you're still talking about him and doing things like acting as if you're married. That won't do anything, darling, except you make you look like a fucking Looney Tune. You sound to me like you culturally are in a situation where you need to be married, and you've got a dominant assumption that something must be wrong with you because you're not married yet. And everyone's put pressure on you in your culture to be married. And therefore, you're putting pressure on him with your thinking, why haven't you married me? And that's why he hasn't married you. Is it that? Have you got a lot of pressure around you to get married? That's what it sounds like to me. That's why you're talking about married, like an obsessive bitch. Why are you so pressured to get married in your mind? Assess that, because that's what that sounds like to me. SP and I seeing each other again. I love that. So tell me, hey Drew, if that's the reason, because it sounds like it. That you feel not good enough because you're not married yet and all your friends are married. Or your parents are saying, why hasn't he married you yet? What's wrong with him? Is that what's going on? I've been saying affirmations, but I have a hard time actually believing them. No one does, darling. Why are you bothering? They're new thoughts. Yes, true. Okay, hey Drew, right. Okay, so now we know that. That's why you're so fucking obsessed about the marriage. So take the marriage off the table in your mind and just imagine the man loves you and sit down and figure out, why am I so fucking obsessed with being married? Oh, because culturally, I feel like without being married, I'm not enough. So I am thinking I am now, right now, not enough because I'm a single person or a non-married person or not engaged. And I feel like everyone in my society is going to judge me because I'm not married. So I want you to start figuring out why you don't feel good enough and why you're allowing your parents and society to judge you and put pressure on you to be married. Because of the pressure you're putting on yourself, you're putting on him, and he's not going to marry you whilst you're putting that pressure on him. Because the pressure itself is saying, I need this to be enough. I need to be validated by you marrying me. And the very act of needing to be married is the thought that I am not enough unmarried. So you're literally saying, by putting pressure on him and acting as if he needs to be married to you, I'm not enough as I am. I need this to be enough. Without this, I'm not enough and I'm nothing and I'll be judged. And he's going to go, yeah, I don't want someone who's not enough. And he won't marry you because you feel not enough as you are. Got it? Now we've got to the crux of the problem. Now fix it. Randomly bumped into SP in a cafe, even though he lives in another city. Is this movement? Oh, absolutely, darling. Amazing. Best way to manifest an online crush. Well, just imagine they're with you, darling, and don't worry about it. It's just online. Just imagine they love you and they're with you and they're talking to you every day and you FaceTime every day and you're together, even though you're online. Make any difference. SP2 made a comment last night saying about an Aussie and French dating was a bit cute. Oh, cute. I'm sure my SP is in love with me, but they sent a message and disappeared. My self-concept is great. Oh. And disappeared. Why are you assuming they've disappeared? Guys, a lot of you are making really quick assumptions about, oh, they've disappeared. They sent a message and then disappeared. Have they disappeared, or is that your assumption that they disappeared? Why are you reading into what they're doing? Why don't you give it good meaning? They fell down a well. Parents mostly, yes. Okay, hey, Drew. So whatever parental pressure you've had on you, I want you to step into the state of, I'm a married woman in my mind, but without it, I'm enough. Marriage doesn't equate to my worth. I am worthwhile and enough and beautiful and wanted and enough all by myself without a man validating me and marrying me. And that makes you the prize, and that brings you up in his estimation, and you'll become like up here, and he'll be like, God, I want her, I want to marry her. But at the moment, you're thinking, I'm only worth something if I'm attached to you. So you really need to work on, I'm enough all by myself. And yes, I'm going to marry that man, but I'm going to build up my self-concept so he marries me, and I feel enough. And when I feel enough in myself, he'll have no choice but to marry me because I am enough, and I'm not attaching my worth with being married. That was a really convoluted way of me of saying it. But you're attaching your worth with being married, and without being married, you don't feel enough. Therefore, he won't marry you because you don't feel enough. Unmarried. So you've got to feel enough unmarried, then he'll marry you. Got it? Right, guys, I'm going to go. The old story is still coming up, but I always do, but good, darling. Thank you, Lois. Have a beautiful night. You're welcome, guys. SP's friend told him, you're not yourself without her. Damn straight. Oh, for Johnny and Tara, that's great. Love that. Oh, thanks, Taylor, for the roses. How can we manifest our ideal face even if it's so different from our current face? Well, just describe it how you want it. Yes, got it. Thank you. Okay, you got it? That made sense. I've kind of said all that in a roundabout way, but you've just got to start feeling enough as you are, darling. That doesn't equate your worth. Start doing some self-care. Start saying your affirmations every day. Start standing in front of the mirror and telling yourself you are more than enough. Go and do my I Am Chosen sleep tape every fucking night. Turn it on, put it on every night and start stepping into the I am chosen, I'm more than enough. Who wouldn't want me? I'm so loved and adored and enough. As you are, hey Drew. I'm saying your name wrong, I've just realised. All right, guys, I'm going to go. Working on self-concept has absolutely changed my life. Oh, wonderful, Taylor. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Please do hit the follow button. I go live every day, so put the notification bell on, get all notifications. I also have a YouTube channel. The link isn't there, I don't think. It's just called Subconscious Lois, but the link is to my Facebook group at the moment where we have the Because I Said So challenge under #challenge. Come and find it. Answer the questions when you enter the group just so I know you're not a spammer. You can put your questions in the Q&A forum, not on the main page. Go and find the forum under #forum, #questions. Join the challenge, read the success stories, and you can watch all the lives there or in my YouTube. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.